But so new Blue Eyes starter deck came out. Was able to secure 3 of them. Although to be honest with you, uh, it's kind of interesting because I actually own most of these cards, so I could technically make 2 Blue Eyes decks if I wanted to. But so I want to talk about this one because this is Yu-Gi-Oh's newest product to essentially get players into the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. Now, as someone who used to originally start with Yu-Gi-Oh and has moved away from it, I wanted to see what it was like. You know, Blue Eyes always do pure. I actually have my whole Blue Eyes deck somewhere in the back over there. But so they come in very small, thin packaging. I actually really like this a lot. It's actually smaller. Here, let me see if I can't find guidance from somebody. Nah, Sparta. I don't want to hear that from no fucking Galaxy Eyes player. Hang on. I might have the old starter decks around here somewhere. Give me a second. Ah. Hang on. Here it is. I found it. I'm back. All right. So for a size comparison point, this is my unopened Dark World deck. Back when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, I bought the Dark World starter deck. I bought 3 of them because with Yu-Gi-Oh you need to buy 3. And we're going to compare the differences between this one in terms of the amount of cards you get versus this one. But just right off the bat, look at that size difference. Beautiful. I much prefer the smaller size of the deck boxes. And for a comparison point, here is a One Piece starter deck box. Absolutely fucking love the smaller size. I don't understand why this isn't the staple here in the West. So, I can already tell you 3 Omni Negates. Nah, go fuck yourself. Okay, so that's what the inside looks like. Right there. Let's say you have a little piece of cardboard to protect the deck. Is there any way to... No. Oh, let's go. Let's go. So, it comes with an extra free copy of Maiden of White, which is a new Blue Eyes support card. Now, how the fuck do I get the deck out of this fucking box? One Piece is huge because Bandai card games are huge when it comes to deck box sizes. Okay, we're going to have to... Alright. Hang on. I'm just going to have to tear this open. So, already going to be nitpicking that one a little bit. Kind of pain in the ass to open. I actually bent my fingernail with that one. Kind of interesting. So, right off the bat, it's weird seeing such small text on the card. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a fat minute, but for those of you who are unfamiliar with card game sizes, to give a comparison point, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus One Piece. In terms of card size, it's not as bad when you compare them on top of each other, but like sideways, you can definitely tell a difference. One Piece and most other card games use something called standard card size, where Yu-Gi-Oh! And by extension, I believe Vanguard is the only other. It's called Japanese size, because the Japanese prints tend to use smaller print sizes. But, so, right off the bat, Maiden of White, new Blue Eye support card. Let's see what she does here. So this is not Maiden with Eyes of... No, is this one open? Oh, no, it's just a crinkle. So, let's read this brand new Blue Eye support card here. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Place 1 True Light from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in your spell and trap zone. We do get a True Light in this starter deck as well. This starter deck's just insane value, especially if you're trying to come back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see here. Kind of look like my brother there, not gonna lie. I need to cut my hair afterwards. Hello, Isaiah Sanchez. Just going over the Blue Eye starter deck. Used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. Kind of took a break from it, played other card games, but, you know, had to come back for Blue Eyes, of course. So, Place one True Light from your hand to a graveyard face up in your spell trap zone. If you special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, or when this card is targeted for an attack, you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon or one level 1 Light Tuner from your graveyard. What's the most rarest card to get? I don't know. I don't know with Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a bajillion rarities. Yeah, this card's disgusting. So this came in a little pack, but there's also one in the starter deck. So I'm wondering, because I bought 3 of them, because with Bandai you have to usually buy 3 to get a full play set. But this deck is a bit different. Yeah, this is actually cracked. So basically, you just get to summon a free Blue Eyes card almost every single time. What's the rarest one you know of? The rarest one I would know of, I believe, is a Ghost Rare from the 25th anniversary set. I believe it's Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl. I could be wrong about that though. So, unfortunately, I don't have a camera to show the cards on the field. So, sorry about that. However, so that's a brand new Blue Eye support card. This is unique to the starter deck. I'm going to pop this bad boy off. And right off the bat, hello, Kit Kat. Right off the bat, we're given access to, okay, so I think they just give you all of the new cards right away. So, normally in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter deck, you get 1 copy of every card. That is usually how Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter decks used to be back in the day. This one is a bit different. But, so, right off the bat, we get a new XYZ for Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes' official Link monster, finally. The Maiden we went over. Which actually begs the question then. So they give you a mate. I wonder if they give you more. I'll get $1,000 so you pull the card. Oh, this isn't a pull, Isaiah. This is just going over a starter deck. There's no pulls here. It looks like a new spell card. I haven't seen that one before. A new Ultimate Dragon Synchro monster. Neo Kaiser Seahorse, which I'm assuming is going to have some synergy with Blue Eyes in particular. Yeah. Wrong content, just reviewing the starter deck. If you're looking for that, I'm sure you can find that on, I believe, Whatnot or TikTok. Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons, I believe, is also a new spell card. And Majesty of the White Dragons is also a new spell card as well. So before I go talking about those, I'm going to show you what comes in the starter deck besides the new cards. Oh, I love this. Already, this is kind of cracked. 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, each with 3 different pieces of artwork. My only complaint here... Wait, I'm going Dragon's coming soon. So my only complaint with this one is the art they chose. This is, I believe, the standard art for Blue Eyes after, I want to say 2012 or 2011. This one right here. This was, I believe, the first re-artwork they did after the original one. And this is the movie Blue Eyes White Dragon that they ended up doing. It's cool you get 3 different vanilla artworks. I do like that. I kind of wish they would have chosen better ones, or at least given an original Blue Eyes artwork, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So, these 3 are pretty cracked, though. So, a Blue Eyes alternative dragon with no foiling. So, this is a common, non-rare version of the card. This card, when it originally came out, was selling for anywhere from, I think, $20 to $30. I believe I got it when it was $10. But I actually packed 2 of them. I believe I already have 3 in my current deck list, but if not, that's pretty snazzy right there. Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon is insane for Blue Eyes, but you want to know what's even more insane? Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. This guy right here is the protection Blue Eyes desperately needed. It also cheats itself out, and I believe it also protects from destruction. It also gets rid of, it's also a soft removal because it bounces cards back to your hand. Yeah. Which if I remember correctly in the way Yu-Gi-Oh! Works, this would attack a card, they would block with their monster, you send their blocker back to their hand technically, and then you get to attack again, I believe. I believe you get to switch your targets. But yeah, Jet Dragon, I believe was like $30 or $40 for a good long while. Might have been $25, but these are not foil, so these ones would be less by default. But I actually bought my first ever booster box for a Jet Dragon, and I'll just leave it in the frame for now. And I pulled one, and that was it. And I kept meaning to buy more. Shut up, Galaxy Eyes player. I kept meaning to buy more, but I never got around to it because the card was too expensive, and then I kind of dropped Yu-Gi-Oh for a bit. But that right there is an insane value reprint for anyone interested in getting into Yu-Gi-Oh. So Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon is insanely good support for Fusion and Ritual Blue Eyes decks, which this deck actually does have Fusion and Ritual built into it, which I really enjoy. I think Blue Eyes is an archetype, while not as heavily necessary as Red Eyes needs it. I think it's still really cool that their starter deck gives you access to the whole Blue Eyes package. So this right here, this was like $6 I think when it first came out, it was like 12, and then it got reprinted down to 6, and now it's free. Now it's free. Now it's in the starter deck, so effectively free. Dragon Spirit of White, no introduction needed, just a banger. Chaos Max Dragon. If you watch the Master Duel streams, you're familiar with Mangler's Chaos Max Dragon bullshit. So no introduction needed. This one's kind of cool though. Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon. So you get both Link monsters. Chaos Max is technically better, but the fact that you get both of them in a starter deck is just insane value. Because Chaos Max used to be, I want to say, $4 or $5. Again, these are not foil. The original ones are foil, so if Blue Eyes takes off, those might go up in price because people want to buy the foil lane, but I don't particularly care. Right there, banger. This one's cool. This one I really like. White Stone of Legend and the White Stone of the Ancients. The White Stone of the Ancients for a while, I want to say was like $4 or $5, but again, it was foil. I want to reiterate that the value of these cards also came from foiling versus being non-foil. Which, I mean, if you're just trying to play the game, you really shouldn't be caring about foiling. But this right here was cracked. I lost my marbles on this one. Because anyone who wants to build this deck is going to have to buy 3 copies anyways. But 3 Sages with Eyes of Blue in one starter deck. This guy right here took Blue Eyes from a mediocre fucking archetype to a, like, barely above rogue archetype. It did not get that much better. But Sage with Eyes of Blue is an insane powerhouse, and to get 3 copies in a singular starter deck is bonkers. I think when Sage with Eyes of Blue first came out, I believe it was around the $18, $20 mark, but then it got reprinted for $6 on the secondary market, which is when I copped my 3. But, so, in the Dark Ritual deck, there's 1 copy of every card. The fact that they're giving 3 copies of an insanely good piece, because Sage with Eyes of Blue searches basically everything that you need to set your combo piece off, because it searches the Maiden, the White Maiden, I believe. What's her name? Hang on. It searches the Maiden of White, because I believe she is a tuner. She is a tuner, yes. So it searches Maiden of White, which basically is a special summon for free. If I remember correctly, its second ability lets you special summon something from the graveyard. Let me see here. You can discard this card. Then target one effect monster you control sends to your if you do special one blue-eyed monster from your deck. Oh, yeah. No, I remember the combo. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Blue Eyes in such a long time. So the combo would be, you would play either the White Stone of Ancients, or you would play the White Stone of Legend, play this, activate its effect to sacrifice it, draw a Blue Eyes monster, and then play a Blue Eyes monster from your deck for free with Sage. Insane value that this actually got printed in a starter deck, even without foiling. If you want to play Blue Eyes, you need the full play set. So this one kind of caught me off guard. Master with Eyes of Blue. This is an old tuner. My deck ran, I believe, 3 of them. I have my old deck somewhere. I didn't find it for this live stream because I was getting a little late. Came home a little late. Yeah, this lets you recycle your tuners when you normal summon. And you can also special summon Blue Eyes from the grave. I am surprised we got 3 Sages with Eyes of Blue, because most people are going to buy 3 or be told to buy 3. So all you would have to do is put the other 2 1-drop tuners in the deck And they would still get a full playset regardless. Now you get 3 times the playset, so I now have 4 playsets of Sage with Eyes of Blue. Okay, so this one's kind of interesting. Dictator of D. So, Dictator of D, I believe, came out in the Kaiba collection. I believe it was Kaiba collection where where Dictator of D first showed up in. It is Blue Eye support. You can control Blue Eyes monster, choose the attack targets for opponent's attack. Then you can also send 1 Blue Eyes from your deck graveyard, so summon this card from your hand. You can scar Blue Eyes, 1 mentions target. Yeah, so you can just special summon our stuff with Blue Eyes. Yeah, Dictator of D, pretty good card. 4 cost, Spellcaster Dark. That on its own is already crazy value. For a standard starter deck, that's insane. But this gets even crazier. Because they printed Nibiru into the starter deck. Nibiru is one of the best hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because after your opponent spends the whole fucking turn special summoning, most of the time you're just like, go fuck yourself, Nibiru go burr. So, what's up, Newen? Reviewing the new Blue Eye starter deck. It's crazy. They give you 3 Sages with Eyes of Blue in 1 deck. Crazy. Yeah, I got 3 of them. But so yeah, Nibiru, God tier hand trap. I don't think it's the best, technically, because I think it gets beat by a few hand traps here and there nowadays. I think it's kind of phased out a little bit. Actually, no, I think this still sees competitive play, to be fair. But this, for a beginner, insane value. The Spawn of Satan itself is also in this deck, printed at 1. So Ash Blossom has been reprinted multiple times. She was still saying around $6. I believe Nibiru was also around $5 or $6. Again, insane reprint. This card was also saying around $5 or $6. This is the single worst card Yu-Gi-Oh! Has ever printed. A lot of people think hand traps are good for the game. I personally disagree. This is a fucking nightmare. But yeah, you get 1 Ash in each starter deck. So 1 Ash and 1 Nibiru. You buy 3, you get your full playset. No foiling, but again, you're getting such insane value for your archetype that there's no reason not to buy 3. And for a lot of new players and players who want to play competitive, Ash Blossom and Nibiru lets you go to a local scene and not completely die immediately. You still will, more than likely, but you have a chance. Two effect veilers. Not much to say here. Negate the effects of a monster on the field. Tuner. Goaded. I'm pretty sure it's a boy on the artwork, but that will, I believe that is technically not confirmed. I'm pretty sure it's a boy, but whatever. Do I saw Ash when she was born, and she has been a needle in the game ever since. So I've heard people claim that Ash Blossom is needed for the game to, like, keep the game in check, but, I mean, come on. You can use Veiler in Edison format. You right. What else do we got here? Chaos form. For your ritual summons, really good fucking card. Lets you basically ritual summon for free from your deck because you just send a fucking normal Blue Eyes White Dragon. I believe, is it? You mean, it's like, from graveyard. Hang on. And or banish Blue Eyes Dragon monster from graveyard. No, I apologize. This one only works with graveyard or field. But it does banish them, but banishing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not that big a deal. Ultimate Fusion at a 2 of. Actually kind of cracked. Ultimate Fusion is a bonkers. You get a lot of ritual targets for it besides Chaos Max. Well, for the Blue Eye starter deck, they give you both the ritual monsters. So we're just discussing this in the form of Blue Eyes, but yeah, just insane value. Also, even if you weren't here, Abyss Dragon, fucking Jet Dragon, this $30 fucking card, and Alternative Dragon are in the starter deck as well at 1-ofs. Sage Size of Blues at 3, and a few other cards are there. Going on. Dude, Jet Dragon is cracked. Ultimate Fusion. Goated fucking Blue Eyes Fusion card. Red Eyes could never. And yeah, just works with Blue Eyes. Nothing else too crazy. Yep. Alternative and Jet Dragon were expensive back in the day. 2 Melodies of Awakening Dragon, which basically searches out fucking every single Blue Eyes monster you can want in this deck. If you don't know what Melody does, I just explained it. Discard 1, draw 2. Mausoleum of White. Moving on. Burst Stream of Destruction. Goated as fuck board wipe, and I will not hear anything else on the matter. Goated as fuck. 2 trade-ins. Again, to clarify, the Dark Ritual deck that I had, or the Dark World deck that I own, unopened, only gives you 1 copy of every card. So they're actually making a deck where you can legitimately or possibly buy 1 deck and have a playable fucking deck. You need 3 of these in your deck. Called by the Grave, a goated fucking staple, the only savior against Ash Blossom, is also a 1-of in the deck as well. This should have been 2. Should have been fucking 2. Called by the Grave. So not only do you get Ash Blossom, Nibiru, and 2 Effect Veilers, you get Called by the Grave in the starter deck as well. Insane value. Insane value. True Light. Shittier version of Dark Magicians, but your opponent cannot target Blue Eyes White Dragon monsters. If this face crests into your graveyard, destroy all monsters you control. Special summon a Blue Eyes from your hand or graveyard. Set 1 spell trap from your deck that mentions the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I think it's Eternal Soul. I think is what the original card was called for Dark Magician. Worse, Eternal Soul. Ultimate Creature of Destruction. Goated trap card. Will not hear anything else on it. Destined Rivals. Goated trap card. Nothing else on the matter. Infinite fucking Impermanence in a starter deck. Infinite fucking Impermanence. So, Nibiru, Ash Blossom, Effect Veiler, Called by the Grave, and Infinite fucking Impermanence. The fucking legend itself. Infinite Impermanence, I believe, was seen at around $2 after all its fucking reprints. Literally, the only other trap card that can make this deck even crazier, the only other trap card that can really make the deck pop would be fucking throwing in Evenly Matched. Actually fucking crazy. All right, so let's take a look at what else we have here. The GOAT, Vanilla Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Gadu. Neo Ultimate Dragon, Gadu. Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, Goat. Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. We're not gonna talk about this. We're not talking about that one. The GOAT Spirit Dragon. The GOAT. I thought it was Mirror Force Dragon. That would have been goated, but no. Azure Ice Dragon. The GOAT. Okay, so I'm not gonna harp too much on this one. Heretical Seal of the Heretic Dragons is also of the Heavenly Spears is also in here. If I remember correctly, this is what Blue Eyes decks would use for their Link monster during the Link era. Ain't this bad? No, I think it's limited to 1. Heretical Seal of the Heavenly Spears. No, there's no reason this should be banned. It's a fucking. Is it banned? No, they wouldn't print a banned card into the format. Hello, Sunil. What's up? Yeah, so that's New Maiden. Already showed her earlier. She's beautiful. Beautiful. So this is weird because they give you a little special pack. No, it isn't. Yeah, I thought so. But now we've gone over a mostly goated deck list. Where's Alternative Ultimate Dragon's reprint ban or Konami? Where's Alternative Ultimate Dragon at Konami? You have enough cardboard to print fucking Tyrant Dragon. So where's alternative Ultimate Dragon at? I'm just asking the real questions here. You obviously don't care about reprint value. You don't care about card value, so I just need to know where it is. Because there's no way you printed a Blue Eyes deck with Alternative Dragon in the fucking deck, and you didn't reprint Alternative Ultimate Dragon. I know that's not the case. I know that's not the case, fucking Konami. I know that's not the case. Because that'd be ridiculous. So, while we go over that, 7 new Blue Eyes cards in every fucking color under the sun except fucking purple. Yeah, except purple. Except purple. So, I haven't read these, except I did read the original Maiden of White that we saw. Oh, no, I don't collect cards. I play with them. I buy cards and I play with them. I don't collect and sell. I collect and play. So, for context, if you don't know what she does, everything, Blue Eyes Waifu for Laifu, 1000%. That's the explanation for that one. So, I don't know what half of these new cards do. So let's take a look. Let's start off with what Blue Eyes players have been begging for since I believe Master Rule 4, I believe, is where fucking this was desperately needed. What's time we got? We got time. So, Spirit with Eyes of Blue, little baby Blue Eyes. Little baby Blue Eyes. 1 level 4 or lower dragon or spell caster monster. Alright, so you play a tuner for it. You cannot special summon except dragon monsters. You can only use each of the following effects of Spirit with Eyes of Blue once per turn. If this card is link summoned, you can take 1 Mausoleum of White from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Mausoleum of White got fucking support? The fuck? Alright, it's goated. It's already goated. Already goated. It searches Burst Stream with Destruction. It's already goated. 1000% goated. You contribute this card, special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from your hand or graveyard. But if you special summon an effect monster from your graveyard by this effect, it cannot attack and its effects are negated. Oh, interesting. Okay. So here's what you do. Spirit with Eyes of Blue, turn 1. You do this, sacrifice the egg, get a Blue Eyes in hand to summon off this, send the Mausoleum of White to the grave, because you can use each effect once per turn. Yeah. Banish the Mausoleum of White to get the Burst Stream of Destruction, which actually makes it a much more goated card now that it's consistent. And then you send this to the grave to play the Blue Eyes. And if you're on turn 2, you just play the fucking Burst Stream to board wipe. Goated. Actually goated with the sauce. So quirked up white boy with the sauce. Alright. Mystery of the White Dragon, I believe, is a new one. Or White Dragons. My apologies. There's more than one. Show up to 3 of the Blue Eyes White Dragon in your hand. Face up monster zone and or graveyard. Then destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. Oh, that's nasty. You can banish this card. You want to know why I just realized wasn't reprinted in this fucking starter deck that would have been goated? No Bingo Machine Go-Go. I bought 3 of them when they were $12 a copy. You can't see the life draining from my eyes, but it's there. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Ritual summon. Okay. All right. I was unfamiliar with this card's game. Bingo Machine Go-Go now has a better target. Interesting. I mean, they couldn't make it too cracked. You know, the starter deck's already so goated. They couldn't make it that good. Bingo Machine Go-Go, even at 1, would have made this deck perfection. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Ritual summon 1 ritual monster from your hand by tributing Blue Eyes White Dragons from your hand or field whose total levels equal its level. I don't know why I'm swaying here. You literally just activate this trap card, blow shit up, and then immediately just fucking play a Chaos Dragon for free. Yeah, goated. Actually goated. Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes. Maybe I'll go back to playing Yu-Gi-Oh again. Not Master Duel though. At least like they haven't fixed the economy in Master Duel, bro. I can't just craft these cards and start playing them. Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragon, a brand new spell card. No insta spell cards, is there? No. We're all playing these at spell card speed apparently. Special summon in defense position, one blue-eyes monster from your deck, graveyard, or banishment. I don't need to see anymore. It's already perfect. Oh, Bingo Machine. Can someone check the price of Bingo Machine Go-Go on TCG Player? There's no way that card did not shoot up in fucking price. From banishment? So let me get this straight. On the same turn, you chaos form, you can fucking summon a Blue Eyes from. Whoo! That's two rituals. Oh, Mangler's gotta be creaming himself over this. Mangler can actually have a consistent Blue Eyes ritual deck now. Crazy. But if you control no Blue Eyes White Dragons, you can only special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon with this effect. So it literally punishes you if you don't do the ritual summon combo first. Understood? There we go. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except dragon monsters. Okay, so no restriction whatsoever. Understood? $8. I bought it for like 11. Damn it. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field, including a Blue Eyes monster. Okay. Hang on. It's balanced, actually. You can only use one Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragon's effects per turn, and only once that turn. It has to include a Blue Eyes monster, technically. But yeah, it's generic fusion support. But, so to be fair, you can't use both effects. No, it doesn't have to include it just has to include Blue Eyes for the summon. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be Blue Eyes White Dragon. You can use any Blue Eyes monster fusion summon with that card from the grave. Crack. Goated with the sauce. All right, Neo Kaiser Seahorse. Let's see if this is actually worth running in the Blue Eyes deck. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, done. Don't need to see anymore. It's already peaked. Already goated with the sauce. All right, let's see right here. You can special summon this card from your hand. Oh, something I got. I still got time. There may or may not be a stream later tonight. You can special summon this card from your hand. You can target one light tuner you control. Increase or decrease its level by 1. Kind of ass, but okay. Oh, never mind. It's a tuner. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see a 13-star ritual synchro monster right there. I see what you're cooking with, Konami. I feel you. You can send one Blue Eyes monster or one monster that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to the... Oh, hey, hang on. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can send one Blue Eyes monster or one monster that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to the graveyard except Neo Kaiser Seahorse. You can only use each effect of Neo Kaiser Seahorse once per turn. So, Neo Kaiser Seahorse sends this bitch to the graveyard, and then this bitch is like, Blue Eyes appear because you sneeze and Blue Eyes is summoned with this card. All right, so that's supposed to combo into Azura Eyes or Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. This doesn't look like Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Emma. Azurize, the fusion monster. Spirit Dragon, The Fusion Monster. Or, sorry, Synchro Monster. Sorry, double. So, I believe this is a 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, it's 12. Can you, I forgot, can you overtune in Yu-Gi-Oh? Because it's +2 tuners, +1 non-tuner Blue Eyes monster. Actually, hold on now a minute. Let me go back to Kaiser Seahorse real quickly. I understand. Okay. So, her, Kaiser Seahorse, and a Blue Eyes monster. You play him and reduce her star level to 0, and then you do it. And then you would, yeah, that's the only way you can summon it in the deck. Yeah, that's the only way you can do it. That has to be the combo. Yeah, because I was going to say, you can't overtune in this deck, and almost every monster in this deck costs 8. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're all 8. Yeah, so that's the only way you can legitimately tune this fucking card. Actually, no. Hang on. Where? No. The requirements are a Blue Eyes monster. Yeah. So that's literally the only way you can do it. So you have to turn it to 0. There's no other way to fucking tune it out then. All right, kind of weird, but all right, Konami, I see. It should have just been 13. I don't understand why it's not fucking 13. Okay. 2 plus tuners plus 1 non-tuner Blue Eyes monster. Your opponent cannot banish cards from your graveyard. Ooh. Didn't Spirit Dragon already give graveyard protection, technically? Right? No, Spirit Dragon fucked over Throw Summon, I think. You can only use each of the following effects of Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon once per turn. So, 2 effects. When a card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, you can negate the activation. If you do, this card gains 1,000 attack. It's a 3,500 attack, 4,000 power, so that's a 4,500 beat stick. Obelisk's still better. Until the end of this turn. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 light dragon monster from your graveyard, except Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Okay. So, you get a 3,500 beat stick, so it's already stronger than Blue Eyes. Your opponent even fucking tries to counter it with a monster effect. Oh no, when a card or effect is activated on the field, so trap cards I believe also work here. You negate it, and it becomes a 4,500. And if by some miracle your opponent blows it up, unless they negate its graveyard effect, then yeah, all right. I'd have to play test it. I don't know if that's what Blue Eyes needed. It's good. But it's no alternative Ultimate Dragon. Pretty snazzy, though. Pretty snazzy. Alright, so another card that's been rebel crested for a long time and really wanted. Blue Eyes gained an XYZ monster. Behold. Indigo Eyes Silver Dragon. We're just going for every shade of blue we possibly can at this point. Understood. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an 8 cost. This is an... Okay. So you can't overdo it for XYZs, can you? Huh. That's weird. So the way I remember XYZs is you combine 2 cards together to get the total star number and then summon it. No. I did that back. I'm wrong. I'm misremembering. That's tuners. XYZs is they have to have two. Yeah, you need two monsters of the same level. So this needs 2 level 8 dragon monsters. Yeah, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a minute. I really should get back into there, or at least try to. Okay, so 2 overlays. You want to know what this fucking deck is missing? It's missing the fucking Galaxy Eyes engine and the fucking Hope Harbinger. That's what it's missing from the extra deck, technically. All right. Let's see if this replaces them. Cannot attack directly unless this card has a normal monster as material. This is a 4,000 power, 0 defense. Also, just for the sake of transparency, hang on, because I don't think I mentioned. Nah, fuck you, Sparta. All shall belong to the Blue Eyes. Also, just for transparency, Neo Kaiser Seahorse is a 1700, 1650 defense monster. So decent. And Spirit with Eyes of Blue is a 300 attack monster. And Maiden of White is 0 power, just like Maiden with Eyes of Blue. And defense. So, where was I? You can only use each of the following effects of Indigo Silverized Dragon once per turn. So you can use each once per turn. If this card is XYZ summoned, you can negate the effects of all face-up cards your opponent currently controls. Oh! Oh! You can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 normal monster in your graveyard or banishment. Special summon it, and if you do, it gains 1,000 attack. Whoo! Whoo! Blue Eyes really making a comeback. Yeah, that's insane. Blue Eyes, to be fair, Blue Eyes had to wait a very long time to get an XYZ and a Link monster. She's a beauty. Beauty. We have one more to get through. Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Beautiful. Oh. That's not Blue Eyes on the fucking thing. That's Azure Eyes. Why the fuck we keep calling him Blue Eyes? He's not blue-eyed. Ridiculous. No. Okay. So, spell card. Oh, fuck. Oh, I've only read the first line. Oh, no, it's so good. Discard 1 card, add 1 level 1 light tuner, and 1 spell/trap that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand, except Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Oh, that's all it needs to say. That it didn't need to say anything else. That's all it needed to say. Oh, it has a second effect from the graveyard. No. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon you control, vanilla Blue Eyes White Dragon specifically. Equip 1 Blue Eyes monster from your extra deck to it as an equip spell that gives it 400 attack. It really didn't. That second effect ain't. It's goated. It's a goated card. I'm probably going to restructure my Blue Eyes deck with these new starter decks because this is absolutely a 3 of 1,000 fucking %. Its graveyard effect isn't that good. It's not bad because it's already an amazing fucking searcher. But I was kind of expecting a little more, but I guess all its power was in the first text. Hang on. Let me see if I can't find my old Blue Eyes deck real quickly. I had 3 decks in one deck box because yeah, I had my God card deck in one. I had my vampires in the same deck as well. Nice snug fit actually. Okay, so I don't think my extra deck is here actually, which is kind of lame. I have to go find that later. So right off the bat, Dragon Shrine doesn't need to be in the deck anymore. Return of the Dragon Lords, I don't know if this still sees play or not. It might because it's still protection. I think I just replaced Solid Dragon at this point. There's no reason to run it. Original print, Sage of Eyes of Blue, or secondary print, Sage of Eyes of Blue, my apologies. Ultimate Creature of Destruction, already there. Silver's Cry, I don't think sees play anymore. Yeah, it wouldn't see play anymore. At least not in my setup. True Light, original foil version. I already have some. Maiden more than likely gets replaced by the new one. Oh, there it is. The Bingo Machine Go! Original foil Ultimate Fusions. Original foil Effect Veiler. I got trade-ins. Dragon Spirit of White might stop seeing play as well, to be honest. Whitestone of Ancients. Alternative Dragon. Original movie Gold Foil. Raigeki. Nearby the God card version. The better Blue Eyes vanilla artwork. The original Jet Dragon reprints. I have one. So suck it. Melody, Sage. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have to re-go through this deck later. Oh, yeah, a lot of things are going to have to be changed up. I think this deck was like 50 cards. Hang on. $41 card deck. Yeah, this can actually go to 50 now, I think, pretty comfortably. Oh, wait, there's one more card I'm missing. No, True Light. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy some new sleeves because I don't have enough orange sleeves. Doesn't matter. I have to find my fucking extra deck now. There's a bunch of Vanguard decks in the same fucking box as this one. I know I found my Yu-Gi-Oh! Extra deck at some point because I talked about it to myself and I was like, all right, cool, we gotta add it in. Yeah, shit. There are a lot of new fucking cards in here. There's a lot of power in this fucking starter deck. Yep, the Vanguard decks. Good times. Good times. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down and go looking through my old boxes to try and find my old extra deck cards. Oh yeah, this structure deck is goated, 1000%. But I need to find my original extra deck cards because I had some alternative. I had some alternative Ultimate Dragons. Probably, I don't know. It's gonna depend, to be honest with you. Because my local Yu-Gi-Oh scene is kind of cancer when it comes to their fucking playstyles. So I don't exactly want to start playing Yu-Gi-Oh IRL. But the issue is more so along the lines of like, Master Duel's economy just fucking sucks. So you can't just fucking make the decks you fucking want to in Master Duel. I mean, I guess I could go back to playing Ignis. I think I still have Ignis on my PC. I could try playing Ignis again. But, at that point, I'd rather just fucking practice One Piece, since One Piece has become more of my main card game when it comes to like tournaments and shit. Because like I might end up going to Texas in a couple months, depending if I get selected to go to do a One Piece event. Because yep. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I want to find my extra deck first, because my Vampire extra deck was in there too, but I can't seem to find. I don't know where those ended up either. Oh, I'm gonna have to look through all my fucking cards later, all my boxes. I know I put them somewhere safe because I found them and I was like, I don't want to lose them again. I know they're somewhere in my house. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I need to set up a dueling or like a card game station. Because when Final Fantasy comes out for Magic, I do plan to stream those box openings. So we'll see how that one goes. But I do need to buy a table and a camera setup so that way you guys can actually see the cards rather than just looking at me the whole time and me trying to show you the cards. Still, at any rate, the new Blue Eye Starter deck is cracked as fuck. If you wanted to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! IRL, you buy those starter decks, build a decent Blue Eyes deck, and you can actually probably play against like your average fucking power deck. I mean, like, in a scale of 1 to 10, with those new support cards, not including what you could potentially buy for the Blue Eyes archetype, just what they give you, you can probably make a solid, like, I want to say a solid power 6 or 7 deck. You have a lot of consistency, a lot of draw power, and just having access to those 4 hand traps is already cracked. Like, if I wanted to make one of my decks actually competitive, I could legitimately just fucking play that starter deck, throw Ash Blossom in there, and fucking the Nibiru, and I'm already fucking gaming. I'm already gaming. Infinite Impermanence is also just fucking goated as well. What? Honestly, again, the only thing the deck is missing is evenly matched to just be the best fucking starter deck you could fucking possibly ask for. But absolutely goated. Absolutely goated. But yeah, with that said, that's going to be it for this sort of review and sort of impressions of the new Blue Eyes deck. Insanely good cards. Fusion Blue Eyes and Ritual Blue Eyes actually seem viable in the same deck now. Mangler Weeps in the corner. Mangler Weeps. And, yeah. I might stream Ninja Gaiden later today, but it is raining tonight, so that might not end up happening. If it doesn't end up happening, well, you know, hopefully this was a nice little stream to, you know, hold you guys over. So, with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. Also, Zim, what is it, Newman? Speak. Speak your mind before I go. No, I haven't had time to, Sparta. Keep in mind, since BSS did consider getting some sealed product of it, because that might go up in price. What, the Final Fantasy thing or the Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, Battle Spirit Saga died. So nothing of value was lost. Oh, also they added photo mode to Ninja Gaiden, so replay Rachel's mission with photo mode win. All right, take care, everybody.